Hello, this is Jeremiah with Artisan Windows and Doors. Today I'm going to be showing you the difference between two different kinds of Simonton windows. This one here is a hurricane impact window, and this is a regular non-impact window. Um, they're both the same as far as warranty. They're both a lifetime warranted Simonton window, and they're both a vinyl frame, and they both have the same low E glass, and they're both argon gas-filled insulated glass units. So the energy efficiency on them is both the same. It's just a difference of the strength, and it's quite significant. It's also a difference in if they're broken, the way that they break and how they hold together when they're broken. So this window here is a Simonton non-impact window. It's a 50/50, and you can see you've got two panes of glass here. This is the exterior of the window on this side. This is the interior. So the way that we order these, you'll have a very, very high grade piece of low E glass for the exterior pane. That's going to keep all the infrared heat from the sun out. It also keeps the ultraviolet out, so saves you energy. And the interior pane normally is just the same thickness of glass, and it's just a piece of clear glass. And then the argon gas fill in between the panes for high insulation value. You can see that it's very thick vinyl. It's a heavy gauge, so it's very strong. And I can also get them with different kinds of aluminum reinforcement in here. Not quite to the degree that a impact window will have, and I'll show you that in a second. But you can get them with some reinforcement, and they're quite strong, even just how they are, because of the thickness of the vinyl on these, and how much depth and height there is to the sash material that makes up the sash. So that gives you a pretty good idea of what that looks like. This one here is a hurricane impact window. So you can see, for one, inside the sash here is very thick aluminum reinforcement, and you can see that both on the top, looking down from the top of the window and looking through the sash from the side here. You can also see that on this one you've got a very thick laminated glass for the interior pane. So your exterior pane will be the same on either one. It's high grade low E glass, and then you've got an argon gas fill, whether it's an impact window or a non-impact window. But this interior pane on a hurricane impact window is 3/8 thick laminated glass. So this laminated glass is very, very hard to break. It's very strong, and if it does break, it does the same thing as the windshield of a car. The windshield of a car is laminated as well. If it's hit with like flying debris from a hurricane, for example, it'll break, but this laminate membrane is flexible, and it'll hold the glass together. And you can bend it out of the way, but it holds together, and it's going to keep wind and rain from a hurricane out. One of the big things being wind, because if you're in an area where there's extremely high wind speeds and all of the windows got blown in, then the pressure envelope of the home is compromised, and the roof, it'll help the roof lift off the house, and then the whole house is totaled. So these are, that's one of their primary design concerns there, is just to keep wind from being able to compromise it, even if the window glass is broken, just to hopefully help the roof, keep the roof from lifting off the house. So you can see that's the primary two things structurally that make an impact window much stronger and a better fit in those areas where you've got really high wind speeds and high risk of hurricane damage. Now, because of this thicker glass and because of the level of reinforcement and also the cost of all the testing they have to go through to get Florida product approval for these windows, they're much more expensive. They're about twice the price. So an alternative is you could also, instead of doing a hurricane impact window, put a non-impact window in and then do hurricane protection over the top of the window. Of course, that's something you're going to have to deploy if you expect a hurricane is coming, where with a hurricane impact window, the window is always protected. But sometimes you'll have a lower cost. Usually, especially on sliding glass doors, you'll have a lower cost. So that's something to keep in mind too. And you do also have the added benefit with a hurricane impact window of having the security. I mean, if somebody tries to force intrusion by breaking a window, they're going to have a really hard time, even if they break the window, actually getting through the window. So you've got more than enough time, hopefully, to have the authorities arrive or something like that to be able to take care of something if it did happen. Or they might give up altogether and just go to a different house that doesn't have windows that are that hard to get through. But that shows you the primary difference between the two. If you have any questions or anything, give us a call at 352-410-3700, or my cell phone number 352-507-9078. And if you like this video, if it helps you out, give it a like, or if you want to see more videos like this, if you could subscribe to our channel, that really helps us out. Thanks for your time. Have a good day.